really awesome. Every week we get these comics that come out from LA to perform here in Ventura. It's really awesome, man. You guys come. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm stalling again, but I mean what I say. We gotta take a break from late tonight, you guys, because this next guy just showed up. He ran a little late, but he's here. I want to tell you about him, though. When I started comedy about a year ago, he was the first one to put me on at the Comedy Store. So it's actually very exciting for me to have him here at this show. So I really hope he's lined up right now because I'm about to introduce him. Everyone, give it up for Mike Cetera. Yeah!
I had to get wired for something. What's up, guys? She was talking about gender parties? Oh, man. I work at a breakfast restaurant. One couple came in, I swear, they were like, yo, can you tell us our baby's gender on the pancakes? Then they gave me a medical form that said what their baby's gender was. That was the most difficult 20 minutes of my life. I went to the cooks, all the Mexican cooks, they were all like, hell no, puta, no, we not do that. So I'm like, where's the whipped cream? I got whipped cream. And I was practicing, because this is very monumental in their life. I was practicing B's and G's. And I was like, what do you think that says? What letter? They're like, that looks like an F. I'm like, fuck, I'm ruining this for everybody. I gave them the pancake, and it had a G on it, and they were crying. I was like, oh my God. I couldn't tell if they were crying because I messed it up so bad, or like that they knew that it was a girl, or they thought it was a boy. I didn't know what was going on. It was a bad day. They gave me 25%. I'm like, I'll take it. Not worth the struggle. The struggle is real. I miss being a kid. I wish I could be like a baby again. That was fun times. Parents loved you more. We had old inventions. Like before cell phones, we had payphones. I miss those. You guys miss payphones? I miss calling people collect. That was like my favorite thing in the universe. You guys remember collect calls? It would cost somebody $12 to talk to you for like a minute. It was like one notch above a call from jail. My mom got so pissed, she was like, Michael, stop calling collect. Every time you call collect, there's a $12 charge. Next time you want to call collect, say your message really fast in the 6 seconds. They give you to say your name. It's good mom logic. Because call collect was the original Vine, you guys. Before Twitter, before the internet, 1-800-COLLECT gave you 6 seconds to tell a story. It'd always be like, 1-800-COLLECT, did you accept the charges from, Mom, it's Mike, basketball ended early. Can you pick me up from the back parking lot? Also, can we have chicken for dinner? I love you. And I was a family hero. I miss the past. I miss old romance movies. You guys ever watch like a 1940s black and white romance movie? Everybody loves everybody. Ever ask your grandparents how they met? It's the most adorable story in the world. They're like, Grandpa, how'd you meet Grandma? He's like, how'd I meet Grandma? Oh, I was going off to the war. That's more romantic than my whole life together. It's like I was going off to fight World War II. We were at a milkshake shop with all my buddies to forget that we might die. I saw a beautiful dame in the distance. I said, hey, beautiful dame, what's your name? She said, Rose. I said, great name. Let me draw you a picture of a rose. Pulled over a napkin. I sketched a rose. She laughed. She said, terrible rose. I said, I can learn. I shared a milkshake with one straw. Next day, I went to fight in World War II. Every day from the war, I wrote her a letter. Every day for 2 years, I would write her a letter. I would always sign it P.S. Then I drew a picture of a rose. Every day that rose got a little bit brighter, got a little bit bigger, got more genuine. By the end of 2 years, I was drawing photos. She was in love. One day, I wrote her a letter with no rose. It just said P.S. and then nothing. She was befuddled. She didn't know what to think. But I was right behind her, on my knees, with a bouquet of roses, proposing marriage. We recorded the next day. That's how I met Grandma. That's epic, adorable, and romantic. That puts the Notebook to shame. We don't have that today. My grandkids are gonna be like, yo, Grandpa Mike, how'd you meet Grandma? I'll be like, well, I texted her a picture of my dick. And every day for 2 years, I would text her a picture of my dick. Every day that dick got a little bit bigger, got a little bit brighter, got very photographic. My filter usage was on point year 2. She was in love. One day I sent her a text with no dick. It just said, yo, what up? She was befuddled. She didn't know what to think. But I was right behind her, on my knees, with my dick out, proposing marriage. We recorded the next day. That's how I met Grandma. I'm scared. That's where it's leading, you guys. I'm so scared. I'm not doing it right. I've been lonely. I haven't had a girlfriend in like 8 months. I'm getting lonely. I'm getting too comfortable being alone, though. That's bad. I'm getting too comfortable alone. Other day I had lunch alone. Sometimes I go to the movies alone. Yesterday I went to Disneyland alone. That was a low point. That was both the happiest and saddest day of my life at the same time. On one hand, I was like, Disneyland, this is the happiest place on earth. On the other hand, I was like, I have nobody to share this with. All the parents are hiding their children because they don't trust me. But Goofy's giving a wet willy to an 8-year-old. That's funny. So I was happy. I went on Thunder Mountain. That's my second favorite ride at Disneyland, you guys. Thunder Mountain. I sat down. There was like a 45-year-old lady by herself. I'm like, I'm gonna by myself. I'll save 10 minutes of waiting. I'll sit next to her. As soon as I sat down, weird things happened. I looked at her. She panicked. She was like, oh no. I don't know you. I don't know you at all. Disney ride attendants, stop the ride. I don't know him. Disney police. That's a real thing she said. Disney police. Which is hilarious to me. Because I just imagine a bunch of cool guys in suits and sunglasses like CSI saying Disney-related one-liners based off minor crimes. Disney police. You cut the corn dog line. It's a whole new world. That happened. I was so freaked out. They actually kicked me off the ride. She said, stop the ride, Disney police. And they're like, you gotta get off. That was the most awkward walk of shame I've ever had to take. And I've had sex on Halloween in a Gumby one-piece. That's a weird philosophy to have, though. Stop the ride, I don't know him, Disney police. As if I was going to assault her on Thunder Mountain. A 3-minute romp through the Wild West in the happiest place on earth. Like I was going up and down the line like, hey, what are you doing for the picture? They're like, we're gonna make a funny face. What are you doing? We're gonna smile and look in each other's eyes. Mike, what are you doing? Me? I'm gonna rape this lady. I'm like, cool pose. All right, this is the last thing I want to work on. That was raw. It's not done yet. I'll make rape cute when that joke is polished. Final joke I want to do is this. I am trying to get back in relationships. Like, I don't want to be not in them, but like, I have a bad habit. Like, every time I'm not dating somebody, I just have the one-night stands. That's not a good look. I don't even do them right. Every time I have a one-night stand, I fall in love. Textbook one-night stand, you're supposed to like have a girl wake up in your bed, and then you say, hey, why are you still here? Leave. Fuck you. Never see you again. I got you an Uber on your phone. You pay. Bye. Textbook one-night stand. Girl wakes up in my bed, I'm like, smiling. I'm like, hey, I made muffins. What do you want to do today? You want to go to Bed Bath? We can cuddle. And I'll work for 4 hours. Girls and guys don't have one-night stands the same way. The last thought real fast. Girls and guys don't have one-night stands the same way. Like a girl has a one-night stand, it's a secret. She's like, Mike, you were a drunk mistake. Tell nobody ever. Guy has a one-night stand. He runs to the nearest bar, tells a bunch of strangers. He'll hop up on the counter like an old sea captain telling adventure stories. He's like, she was 5'10" with blue eyes that could pierce a cloudy day. And every guy gathers around, right? When one guy fucks somebody, everybody he knows also fucked her vicariously. Turns into summer nights from Greece. They're like, tell us more, was she as tight as we thought? It's real though, the struggle is real. One girl was like, Mike, we have a lot of mutual friends. If you tell anybody, I will kill you. I was like, fuck, I already made t-shirts. What am I doing with these? Ship them off to a third world country? See them in a commercial 4 years later? Save the children? Little kid shows up, no shoes. Denver Broncos 2014 Super Bowl champions hat. And a Mike Satara fucked Kenzie Bernstein, September 2013, never forget t-shirt. All right, I gotta get out of here. My name is Mike. Bye.
You got it.
Keep it going for Mike Cetera. I'm not gonna
Fuck yeah. It's fun.
those weapons come off his hands after tonight. I know it's weird.
Inside the shirt or
Some
outside?
people that know him know what I'm talking
What?
But yeah, the next person though, we have Becky Robinson. This girl is amazing, performed with her once. And she just headlined the Comedy Store. So you guys keep it going for Becky Robinson. This is a huge thing to headline the Comedy Store. That's not enough, we need everyone now. Thank you. Ready? All right, Becky Robinson.
Thanks, Jared. Woo! Okay. He's so tall. What's up, Ventura? How's everybody doing? You guys feeling loose? Pre-game show? We doing daiquiris? What are we doing? You guys feeling good? I love this young, hot crowd. But he's good. Trying to get by. I was just in the parking lot. I inhaled about 3 kilos of roast beef. Washed it down with a light whiskey, so I feel like shit. That's real. Our choices, you know? I've just kind of given up lately. I don't know why. I've been eating like a pregnant woman. And I don't know if in the back of my head it's because I think I might be pregnant. When Delaney asked if anyone was pregnant, I was like, oh, fuck. Just shut up. I'm not. I don't think. I don't know. Whatever. Being young, you know, it's good. I haven't been here in so long. Last time I was here, are there any surfers in the audience? Couple of you? You guys are some territorial ass bitches. Last time I was here, I almost drowned. I tried to surf a beach called Silver Strand. I'm sure you've heard of it. Yeah, it's a spot. Apparently I was on the wrong side of the wave with my bikini pulled so far up my ass that it was enough to piss off any guy. And I came in and the tires were slashed, so that's okay. You live and you learn, you know? It's fine. I was actually really worried that I wasn't gonna make it here on time tonight because I was at home just having like this terrible anxiety attack today because I went into the bathroom and I forgot to bring my iPhone in with me. You ever do that shit? So for 20 minutes, I'm sitting there on the toilet, fuming mad, thinking about all the things that I could have been getting done, you know? Could have finalized that flight itinerary. Could have sent 50 of my closest friends a Snapchat, let them know I did indeed have roast beef for lunch. Could have seen a little hottie on Tinder, swipe right, met my husband. You never know. Isn't that sad that like meet cutes are happening from the toilet now, like digitally? You're all Tindering from the toilet, don't act like you're not. It's crazy, like there's no more Corey meets Topanga in the schoolyard. Like that's not happening anymore. Like someday down the road, a little kid's gonna run up to his dad, he's gonna be like, "Well, Dad, how did you and Mom meet?" And the dad's gonna be like, "Well, son, I liked your mom's face while I was taking a shit." Simpler times back then, kiddo. Take your iPad and get the fuck out of here. It's so crazy to me. I can't do Tinder. I try, but it's kind of a tough. You gotta like play the game, and I live in WeHo too, which if you're not familiar, WeHo is just short for we're homosexual. A lot of gay guys, doesn't make it easy, but it's hard because like to get a guy to actually go on a date with you on Tinder, you kind of have to get past that like first little initial stage of like back and forth witty banter where you flirt and get to know each other. And I always try to like make a joke right off the top and just scare the shit out of him every time. Like this guy was messaging me last night and he was nice too. He was actually a gentleman. He didn't drop like your average Tinder pickup line like, "What's up, bitch? I want to stick my whole fist in your pussy," you know? Like he was kind. It's the whole inbox usually. This is what he said. He goes, "Wow, great teeth, nice smile, and all kinds of pretty hair." And for some reason I responded and said, "Well, wait till you see my dick." And that's the first thing that came to mind to fire off to this guy. Like, what am I, a yin-yang twin? I didn't hear anything for 10 minutes, so I tried to send a little follow-up and be like, "Oh, It's just something I say. You know, just flirting with you. And a little screen popped up, unable to send. So like this guy blocked me. Like most girls are afraid guys are gonna rape or murder them on dating sites, not vice versa. So that's all right. My roommate's, no joke, goes on 3 Tinder dates a day. A day. She's eating like a king. I swear to God. I don't know how she does it. It's insane. I've like somehow already turned into like the fat alcoholic parent that like is sending their kid out on dates. Like I'll be at home and these Fonzarellis will come knock on the door and they'll be like, "What's up? I'm here to take Vanessa to Morton's." Like, Morton's, that's a little fancier for Tinder, but all right, hang on. "Vanessa, number 3's here." She comes strutting out in a sequin onesie with half of her vagina hanging out and is like, "Don't wait up, bitch." I'm like, "Okay, I won't. I'll just go back to fingering my jar of Nutella." It's a sad life we lead sometimes, you know? Oh, it's okay though. It's all right. I don't think I'm like ready to date anyways. Like I'm just in that casual stage of life, which is fine. It's funny because a lot of guys, you guys are all like watching a ton of porn, right, fellas? Don't go quiet on me now. What kind of stuff are you watching? Just throw it out. Really, guys, this is the pre-game show. Take some shots. Let's get fired up. What kind of porn are we watching?
Old ladies.
Old ladies? How old are you?
26.
Oh, okay. Old ladies. So you're into that kind of like fetish stuff? Yeah, that's nice. It's really nice. I think it's funny because you guys are watching this stuff and you're all into your own little thing, but then you're rolling home and you're wanting to try out the moves on us civilians. Not all of us were raised by mothers who taught us how to pussy pop on a handstand at the age of 6. Like some of us are a little more unflexible. Guys, like, is there something so wrong with just doing the missionary position for 5 minutes out of the night? Do I have to be stuffed into the human goddamn pretzel with my legs thrown 2 feet past my ears and my head getting railed against the headboard? I'm bruising like a peach over here. Seriously. I wake up in the morning half the time and I feel like that abused little cat from the Sarah McLachlan commercials. You know? Just... Oh, you guys have been so much fun. My name is Becky Robinson. Thank you. Thanks, bud.
Oh, no problem.
Keep it going for Becky Robinson. Amazing.
Where is it?
Sorry.
Got it.
You guys enjoying the show?
This is great. This is fucking awesome, man, isn't it?
Camilo, she ready?
Here she is.
All right. This girl here, she helped out MTV's Guy Code Blog. That's a thing. So that's happening, she told me. And also, she's great. Her name is Lisa Curry. You guys keep it going for her.
Thank you. What's up, you guys? That was MTV's Guy Code. MTV's Guy Code. Wrote some stuff for them. Not too proud of it, but it's a credit. It's a credit. Anyway, I'm from Indiana. You guys, nobody cares. Please don't applaud that. What I need to tell you is that living in LA is really freaking me out because everyone says I love you to each other. This is like a thing. Is it just our generation? Or is it like, is that a Los Angeles thing? Like, my parents never said I love you to me growing up. And now I go to get coffee and they're like, "Thank you, I love you." And I'm like, what? You know, like my friends are always like, "I love you." And I'm like, "Thanks." What the fuck? What's going on here? Like, that's a little bit too much, guys. Like, you don't love everyone, you know? Like, I feel like that's a little bit psycho. Like, a true psychopath, by the way, if you ever meet somebody that right after you meet them, after the first time you hang out and then they text you, man or woman, it doesn't matter if they're like into you, you know? If they text you and they're like, "I miss you," you're like, you delete their number immediately. They're so psycho. They're going to murder you. Like, that's the craziest thing. I know people that have died. Like, when people when people say I miss you after they see you once, I'm like, don't you know somebody that's died? Anyone? Do you have a grandparent that's died? Like, because I don't miss you. I don't miss people I haven't seen in 10 years, you know? There's like, I don't know. There's a line. There's a line, you guys. Maybe know somebody that's died and then cry about it a little bit. I've actually started crying recently. It's a new thing that I'm into. Since I'm in LA and like I have to have feelings now. Like my therapist is like, just let it out. My first day of therapy, I sat down on the couch and like there was, there's Kleenex there, and I was like, this is real presumptuous. And my therapist is like, chill. It's a therapy session. You're okay. Like there's not like a hidden camera. But like I'm starting to realize like women need to cry physiologically. I don't know if you know this. Like if a girl ever starts crying during sex, it's because she's just been holding it in for a long time. It's not because your dick is that good, you know. It's like just needs after a while it just needs to come out, you know. But like I was thinking like women need to cry like men need to fight. Like guys, if you've never been in a fight, you need to go outside right now and throw down. Because otherwise you're gonna make it to like 80 and you're gonna fucking kill yourselves, you know? Like you just have to get it out. You can't keep that energy in there. But like men, you can go to the gym and like get out your rage in like an organized fashion, but women don't have something like that, you know? Like we don't have like an organized cry time. So I think we need that. Like I think gyms should offer it, you know? Like they can run it like a yoga class. Like you go in, and you unroll your yoga mat, and like dim the lights. You bring in your ex-boyfriend's old t-shirt for a sweat towel, like really something good to cry into. Then the kid like warm up with something like, everyone think of something that doesn't bother you anymore, like the time you saw your puppy get hit by a car. Like that's personally just mine. That's my go-to. Like I'm over it, it's upsetting, I'm over it, so it's a good warm up, And then for like the bulk of the cry, like the actual workout cry, they could project beaches onto the wall and you could just think of every guy that's ever rejected you in your life, and just like, and get out there like hyperventilating cry where you're like you think you're gonna die. Like cry you do when you're a kid where you're like trying to prove to your parents that grounding you will actually kill you and you're like, see, I can't breathe. And they're like, shut up. And they don't say I love you, right? So you could go through that and then you could cool down, like a proper workout, you could cool down with something else like soothing, like, mom can't die again, namaste. Namaste. You guys, real quick, I need to know what is up with dick pics? Like, why is this? I mean, I guess I get the gesture, like you're, like, guys, you're drunk and you're stupid and you're like, I don't know, I guess I'll send her a picture of this, like, women have the goods. Like, do you not get it? Like, we have the pussy pot pie. We don't need to see your stuff, Like, and I'm like, I sort of understand the gesture, but the quality of the photo is what's offensive, Like, I see these photos, and half the time they're like this flaccid penis hanging out of tighty-whities. It's like, guys, come on. Get it together. Like, this is, like, somebody needs to do for dick pics what glamour shots did for women in the 80s, Like, maybe not frosted tips or anything, but a blow dry for the one occasion wouldn't hurt, like, you could even dress it up. Like, if you're into big girls, put your shit in a hot dog bun, Just saying. Like, if you're a gentleman, maybe like an ascot, If you're a little bit of a gangster, put on a bandana, show your colors. Like, just fucking do something, just something. Because just a dick is not, like, that appealing, If we want to see your dick, we'll see your dick, I promise. I promise you. God, I'm recently started dating again. I tried this thing where I dated my friend. Huge mistake. I don't know if you guys have ever done that. It's terrible, you guys. But I've decided, I'm like, you know what? I need to date somebody because I need somebody to kind of protect me because I do stupid shit all the time. Like. I walk alone at night a lot, totally distracted. And my friend has told me, like, I don't know if you've seen this list that goes around the internet, and it's like, like all these rapists were interviewed in prison, and they're like, what are you looking for? And they're like, ponytail. And I'm like, yeah, check, usually in a ponytail. And they're like, headphones, check, always have my headphones in. Like, what do you want me to do? I'm so distracted when I'm walking, I hardly know that I'm even walking, you know? It's ridiculous. So I feel like I need somebody to kind of protect me, at least for this bit, right? At least for this bit that I'm doing right now. But like I always walk around like totally distracted, and women tell you things like, oh, you know, some of my friends are like, walk aggressively and walk with a purpose. And I'm like, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm just fucking, I'm gonna take like some kind of, you know, wrestling stance? Like waiting at a crosswalk like, rah, you know? Probably not, probably not. One thing they tell you is to make eye contact with everyone. I'm sure women, you've all heard this, like make eye contact with people. That way, you know, if they know you can identify them in a police lineup, then they're not going to assault you. And I'm like, sure, except if they're crazy enough to assault you and you make eye contact with them, they're just gonna murder you. Like they're not gonna stop at assault. They're gonna be like, well, fuck it. I'm just gonna kill this bitch. She saw me, you know? Another thing they tell you is, in the horrifying event that you are getting raped, ladies, don't yell rape. Yell fire, because nobody wants to get involved in a rape. Boring. So boring. 1-star Yelp review, rape. Guys, that's really fucked up. That's like a thing, you know? Like, I feel like if I was ever getting raped in LA, I'd be like, Laker tickets, you know, or... Actually, lately I'd be like, Clipper tickets, you know? The Lakers are terrible, you guys. Anyway, I'll end on this part. When I first moved to LA, I had a friend that was really nervous for me, as you should be, because I'm an idiot. And he sent me this giant switchblade in the mail. He was like, you know, so you can protect yourself. And I was like, all right, I'm 19, I'm an independent woman, I got it. Like, I'm gonna carry a switchblade everywhere, I fucking got it. It was huge. It was like 7 inches. Like, well, you can't, that's so past illegal, you know? But I carried it everywhere. And I was walking through my neighborhood one night, and I scared the shit out of myself, because I was like practicing opening it, and then I was like, wait a minute. What if I do have to stab someone? Like, what if I have to defend myself for real? Like, think about that. If you have a knife and that's all you have to defend yourself, you can't stab somebody once, like, hey man, this is your warning, get back in the bushes, you know? I would have to fucking murder that person, especially if we made eye contact, you know? Anyway, that's my time. And on that note, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Have a great night.